the greatest economic challenge since the Great Depression of the 1930s. We are looking at a period in which millions of our brothers and sisters have lost their jobs, and in fact, well over 10% of our people today are unemployed, if you count those who have given up looking for work and those who want to work full-time and are working part-time. When you look across the Midwest and you look at the state of Vermont, you see factories that used to produce meaningful products, paying their workers a decent wage. Those factories are turning to rust. In Wisconsin, in the state of Vermont, farmers, dairy farmers, who have worked on their land for generations, generation after generation after generation, are now being thrown off of the land because of the disastrously low prices they're getting for their commodities, in our case, for milk. As a result of the greed and irresponsibility and illegal behavior of Wall Street, we are plunged into a horrendous crisis today that has disrupted the lives of millions of people from all walks of life. Think about the working elderly. Thinking about the people who are 60, 65, who have worked their entire lives to put away a few bucks for a dignified retirement, and as a result of the crash of Wall Street, that retirement is gone, and some of them are now packing groceries in supermarkets all over this country, are now wondering how they're going to heat their homes this winter or provide for their basic necessities. Think about the millions of American workers who have lost their homes because of the scandalous behavior of Wall Street and all of those mortgage companies who ripped off people from one end of this country to another. And think about the young people who were looking forward to going to college and who came back home one day, maybe when they were their senior year in high school, and their dad or mom said to them, "Sorry, we just no longer have the money to send you to college." And the financial crisis of Wall Street, which has had such a repercussion, disastrous repercussion all over this country, comes on the heels of a long trend in which the middle class has continued to decline. Let's not forget about it. It didn't start a year ago. That's just an exacerbation of what has happened for 30 years. This is America. In America, what we are seeing today is tens of millions of our brothers and sisters working longer hours for lower wages. People who used to work in manufacturing are now working in the service industry. They're making minimum wage and they don't have any health care. Now, I remember there was a guy in the White House for 8 years, and some of you may remember that he told us that the fundamentals of the economy were strong. Remember that? The economy was robust. The economy was growing. And then a few months before he finally left office, after those long 8 years, President Bush said, in essence, well, it appears that I made a slight mistake. It appears that the fundamentals of the economy were quite not so strong, but in fact, if Congress doesn't give us $700 billion in a couple of weeks, the financial system of the United States of America, and in fact all over the world, is going to collapse. We made a slight mistake. We said to our friends on Wall Street, we're going to deregulate you because we trust you. We love you. We know that you're going to act for the best interest of the American